Oh boy. Just dropped the kids off at school. It's been a stressful week, guys. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Man, now when I say stressed, I just mean basically a normal week. It's been a rough couple of weeks for me, and it is what it is. I've been working 60-hour weeks. I've been, promoted at work into more of a management role, and I've been, taking on a lot of tasks. Sorry about the shakiness. Been taking on a lot of new tasks, and it's just been consuming a much larger portion of my day than I expected it to. Also, my FAA 107 remote pilot test is coming up. I've been studying for that and trying to get things situated in order to get that renewed so I can continue to fly. And it's just everything piling up at once. I started getting close to buying my GoPro and getting my X-pipe and my lowering springs, and it's getting things ready for summer ride sessions in the Stang. And I got a notice the other day saying that, dude, your water bill like tripled, or not my water bill, but my water usage tripled. And I was like, what the heck happened there? Like, we haven't done anything, we haven't changed anything. Nothing's new. And we called the city to begin with and said, dude, something's not right. Like, is your meter broken or something? They're like, no, it's fine. So we were like, okay, well, let's wait another month. And then another month went by, and we just got our bill a couple of days ago, and our water usage went up like 4 or 5 times what it normally is. And we're like, okay, something's wrong, dude. So I went out, started thinking we must have a leak somewhere. I turned the water off to the house. We're all good. The meter is just pumping. And I'm like, dude, there's no signs of water leakage anywhere. Nowhere. There's no water. There's no sound of water running in the pipes, which we've had leaks before, like water, hose bibs that are running or whatever. Nothing. So I get to the meter, and I turn the water off at the meter, and it stops. Like, God damn it. The main service line from the street to our house has a leak in it. So we're leaking underneath the lawn, basically, in the front of my house somewhere. And we're going to have that replaced. So that's going to be an expensive little ticket. So I had to put all my purchases on hold for a little bit longer. I think you guys are probably used to me not spending the money and getting the stuff going. But, it's just one of those things. We got more money that needs to be spent elsewhere. And, it is what it is. My family and my house come first, and YouTube and the car come second. So we got to get some stuff figured out, and then we'll get back to it. Spring and summer are here, and we're going to get the car into a position that we're ready to send it. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing it. But there's only one good way to relieve some stress. Do it a couple of times to get it out of your system, Alright, but that's not what I'm here to talk to you guys about. So let's go get some gas, let's go back to the house, and let's talk about what we got to talk about. The petrol station. Shawty. All right, everybody, welcome back to the studio. We just got home and, got a little stress relief out. Just had to go out and have a little fun. I haven't driven the car in a couple of days. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is the infamous things I hate about my Mustang video. Now, I know it's been done 1,000 times, and I finally have got a decent amount of miles on my car now that I kind of want to go over a few things, and most of it I'm sure you guys have heard. I'm going to put the disclaimer out now that not everything I talk about is going to be about Mustangs in general, or, it's going to be basically about my car and the things that I hate about my car. Now, those of you guys who have been watching my channel for a while know that I'm absolutely in love with this beast behind me. Nothing can tear me away from her, and I am with her for the long haul. But these things drive me nuts about this car. So the first thing I want to talk about is the body paneling, man. The alignment of the body panels is horrible. Now, I think I've got lucky on a lot of it. My hood lines up really well. The door panels line up pretty good. The fenders are okay. The trunk, the trunk deck drives me absolutely crazy. It is shifted a good maybe quarter of an inch, eighth of an inch, quarter of an inch. Kind of sticks out on one side. And it's just really, it's like every time I close my trunk, I'm just like, really? Like, come on, man. I don't know. I think I'm going to attempt to fix this one myself, because I don't see myself needing to go back to the dealership for any foreseeable amount of time. Just got my oil changed, and, there's no real need for me to get in there right now. If I do that, I'll show a little clip of it for you guys in a future video and just show you how I've realigned it. I might just say screw it though, I don't know. I'm too busy, I got too much going on right now to try to get into any of that, but it might be coming. The next thing would definitely have to be the notchy shifter, man. I hate the notchy shifter. Every time I shift, especially when it's cold, it's almost like you could feel the teeth like kind of catching on it. It's like you go to shift, like especially a downshift, you shift it and you feel like this, like it bounces a couple of times off the teeth, and it drives me absolutely nuts. It makes me feel like if I don't really be careful and if I shift it too hard, it's just gonna, and I've never grinded the car out like that. But it's one of those, like, I don't know. It makes me feel very uneasy. It's like an awareness that, something isn't quite right. I brought it to the dealership multiple times, and I can't replicate the problem. So it's neither here nor there. It's just like, it's there, guys. You guys got to drive it. You got to know. If you shift it really, really slow and just let it get into gear, it's fine. But if you do any kind of a quick shift, not even a quick shift, but like if you're not just like first and second, it's, it catches a little bit. It gets much better when it's warmer, so maybe it's just something, a cold thing, a cold aspect of the car, but it is what it is. Now, another thing I hate, absolutely hate, and I understand the science behind it, and I understand why they do it, but it pisses me off just like Mustang Mike, man, is that beep with the key fob, dude. When the key fob is out of distance, it beeps at you twice. And, I'm already trying to be a courteous neighbor, and I got the car in quiet mode, but the minute that I walk away, just beep, beep, and it's like, I wish you could just turn it off. I mean, I get why it's doing it. Doesn't want you to realize, hey, jerk off, you forgot your keys in the car. But I hate that feature. It's just one of those, like, it's an annoyance, if anything. I mean, it's just an annoyance thing, and it's something you live with, but it's just, I really wish I could change it because it drives me absolutely up the wall. And lastly, the saddest thing of it all, the thing that I hate the most, the thing that breaks my heart every time I get out of the car and I hear it and I feel it, it just makes me want to vomit. The tick. I can't stand the tick. It drives me up the wall. It's embarrassing when it goes freaking crazy in a parking lot or in a drive-through, and it's so not right, Ford. And it is what it is. Apparently it's normal. Ford says that, it's not going to hurt the motor, and I don't necessarily believe that, but I'm going to take their word for it, and I'm going to keep sending it. I'm going to keep vlogging, and I'm going to keep doing what I do. And we got some mods coming soon, and I'm sorry about the lack of getting stuff going on this channel, but again, I got hit with another financial thing that I got to take care of, which is going to be expensive. And we got to do what we got to do. We're going to have to rip up the front yard, and we're going to have to replace all that piping for the water service, and it's just going to be a pain in the ass. So it is what it is, and we'll get there. We'll get there, guys, I promise. All right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at silverstang707 for future content. We'll see you guys on the next one.